Hello, 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 acknowledgers. What's up? It is your girl Diamond Sade, the content creator and mastermind, all things full of knowledge, yet equally petty. So, today, my nigga, we're gonna talk about my life as a social introvert because I love y'all people, but y'all asses is exhausting. um, so this is nothing new, right? I'm not Christopher Columbus and shit. Like I already knew this shit. Um, but like this weekend, I did my first travel to DC. I was gallivanting, living my best life there. And honey, child, I got so damn peopled out. Peopled out like it was exhausting. Not to say the people was, but like I've been cooped up in this damn house. I forgot what it was like to be around people and shit. So yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Also, if you have not comped you said hat, we got hats, nigga. We got hats. Get you a hat. Again, all my vendors, all the merch for Knowledge and Pettiness will come from a black vendor. So you are not only supporting one black-owned business, you are supporting multiple. You welcome. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Being a social introvert, the adventures of that, and all that other shit. So tune in, sit back, learn some shit. Fuck with. Do you like the content that you've been hearing? Have you been more empowered to be full of knowledge yet equally petty? Or do you just want to support Knowledge and Pettiness, the podcast? Then Cupid shuffle on over to Patreon. Patreon is the one-stop shop for my acknowledgers, for y'all to get behind-the-scenes content, early release dates, and more of the personality that you see before you. You're welcome. So again, Cupid shuffle on to Patreon. Subscribe to whatever support tier makes the most sense for you. So, as I was saying, I was in DC gallivanting, living my best ratchet life, okay? And I was there for my girl size bachelorette party, all the festivities. And girl bitch, like I was just peopled out. Like I had not been around like 13, 14 people in probably shit pre-COVID, pre-apocalypse, where the fuck we in right now? And I just forgot, like, damn, people are exhausting as fuck. And nigga, I just really just was in the room, like on some brandy shit, just like sitting up in my room. I'm thinking about you. Like I literally would just be dipping out. Now, my friends who I've been on group travel with, y'all know I'm notorious for that shit. I just randomly dip. Now, before I got drafted by Africa's Finest, that was my time to really explore the land and really flourish in my Nigerian whispering recruiting skills. And obviously they're great. Again, if you do need my services to help you find a Nigerian, at me, at a real nigga, okay? So we in DC, bitch. Okay. The first night was cool as fuck, like just getting to see people and like, oh my god, humans, because I just been in the house with Arkham and Bay, right, which has been phenomenal. However, I wanted to be outside of this damn house. My house is lovely. It is beautiful. Yet, sitting in this bitch since March, I was like, look, I'm over this shit. So go to DC airport. All that shit was cool, which was really weird because I thought like, traveling, how's that gonna look? Man, them planes was booked and busy. Okay, like every flight I was on was full. Shout out to Karen that was trying to talk to me and made me lose my earring. Why do white people? Let me not even talk about white people. But why do people want to talk to you when you have on fucking headphones? These white things that's in my ear, I cannot hear you. And even if I have nothing playing, I cannot hear you. Anyway, I'm sitting there and she's just like talking, like, and she sees my headphones. I know she sees my headphones. So I go like this, pull my whole damn earring out, had to get a new set. Shout out to Aldo. But yeah, why do people do that? Y'all see niggas with headphones on and y'all just want to have a non-value added ass conversation. Like, let me be. Let me listen to the smooth sounds of something ratchet. Why are you trying to talk? Anyway, so get to DC and y'all know, well, shit, y'all don't know. I fucking love DC. Like, outside of Houston, DC is the only other place I would really rather be, right? Because it's gorgeous. It's a lot of Black professionals. Back in my, single days, it is, small Africa, little Africa. It's a lot of chocolate. It's chocolate city. Like, it's no shortage. For those who it's no shortage in DC. Okay, anyway. So I loved Houston and DC for those reasons. But Houston obviously won, no state taxes. All the Nigerians I could ever ask for is here, obviously. So yeah, go to DC and shit, and my nigga, we get there, and it was, the trip just got interesting. So we did this sip and paint. I'm gonna talk about that because at first I wouldn't, but after further review, I'm gonna talk about that. It was new, okay, and I've been to the booty bars before. Okay, I'm quite familiar with the talents of said booty bar strippers, male ones, by the way. Quite versed in their capabilities. These niggas was like the C choir versions of strippers. You know the choirs that sing every fifth Sunday? Them was those niggas. Like, so it was this light skinned nigga, kind of raspy-ish, and then dark skinned nigga, kind of J-boogish. And the dark skinned, like, when I was like, oh, he's attractive. But it was just so much wrong. So much, it was just a lot wrong. The raspy nigga came with this Christmas dick. I don't really know how to what I mean by that, he was like uncircumcised. So he had this like Christmas dick shit going on. And not that that's my first time ever seeing one, but I just never seen said things. And all dicks matters. All dicks matter. But yeah, the Christmas shit I was just not prepared for. And then J Boog had some other little situation going on. And it was just interesting because they were just all like, I'm like, boy, if you get the fuck away from me. It was again C choir, like they were very Fifth Sunday-ish, like for real. And I was so disappointed because again, I've been to these booty bars. I know the talents and the capabilities that they produce. Them niggas was not that. They was not that. And then Raz B, again, I really don't know their names, so they gonna be Raz B and J Boog. So yeah, Raz B literally, like, I'm sitting there and I forgot what the hell happened. Thank Diamond. But I digress. This nigga proceeds to tell me his whole life story. How, like, he was in this depression, how his Christmas dick ain't work. And I'm just sitting there like, nigga, I just asked, oh, that's what I asked. I was like, don't that hurt having those little rings on there? And like, he proceeds to tell me literally like his life. And I'm just sitting there like, that's deep. By the way, if I ever give you a that's deep, I really don't care what you're saying. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I was like, that's deep. Yeah. Dang. Wow. That's crazy. For real? Like, that's all the energy I had for Raspy. And he literally is telling me this nigga life. Like, yeah, I was in this relationship, I was just depressed. And Raspy obviously needed a friend. Like, he really needed a friend. He didn't need to be out here like that nigga needed a friend. And I'm just sitting there like, sir, first of all, it's kind of hard to have any type of serious conversation with me when I just saw you pussy popping on a handstand. Like, how we gonna have life talks? Like, how? Nigga, how? Like, how is this gonna happen? But he continues to tell me literally his life. And by the time it gets ready to leave, like, because they threw the money at both of them or whatever, and he tried to shade J Book, like, and I've seen that maybe with some chicks, but I haven't seen that with no milk. He was like, oh, it ain't nothing but a couple dollars. I'll leave that for him. And I'm like, but wait. But then this nigga was like, nah, I'm gonna take like 5 because it could be somebody homeless. And I'm just like, nigga, if you want the $5, just say you want the $5 with this $5 ass dance and this Christmas dip. Like, just take the $5. He was just extra. Like, he tried to make it seem like he had all these followers and he was like this big thing. And I'm just like, Raspy, my nigga, Christmas dick. Like, stop. Just stop. Like, I hate front ass men and or women. Like, I'm not hurt. Like, nobody gives a fuck about what's happening on Instagram. No, nobody cares. Like, he's like, oh, I got all these followers. I got blah, blah, blah. My nigga. And I won $1 million in Monopoly money last night. The fuck does that mean? Like, nobody cares. So yeah, he was just doing a lot. So that kind of was just like, I'm over people. Yep, definitely over people. And I just went in the room and I was watching the game. Thank you, Netflix, for putting the game back on. Because the game just, I forgot how emotionally attached I was to that damn series. Like, it really was like rewinding that shit back, like, to, I don't remember, like 2008, 9, some shit like that. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I remember what I was feeling when I first saw this shit. Like, oh, man. And then these floozies started telling me about P-Valley. Nigga. So, P-Valley is that shit. Like, I really like the show. I really like the build up. Shout out to Uncle Clifford, for getting his love life. Like, with Lil Murder. Go ahead, sis. Work. I really liked his role. Like, for real. Mercedes, I felt, first of all, I'm so over like these shows that show the hypocritical church people. I'm really over that. That's the only thing I didn't like. I'm so over that. Because I feel like we got Greenleaf that show that anytime that there's a church featured in any show, it's like hypocritical, like they doing some blah 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 type shit. And no, I'm not saying that don't happen. Obviously, they get the content from somewhere. But show just give some diversity in churches. Just a little diversity. Because her mama was whack. Like, her mama was a whole floozy. She was. And then the pastor was too. He was a floozy. And how she just did Mercedes, like, was just very wrong. Like, it was very wrong. And I was happy that she beat her ass. I respect my elders, but she deserved that one. Like, it was just crazy. Sorry, it was just crazy because she raised that money and she just took her shit like, God spoke to me. Cause you got a feather in your eye? Girl, if you don't take your goofy ass in. But yeah, that part pissed me off, like, really. And I kind of like the little cliffhanger, just to see, like, what's season 2 gonna produce or what's that gonna be like. I really want to figure out what's gonna happen with, Uncle Clifford and Lil Murder. I think that'd be cute. I really do. It was so, like, I straight was like, oh, ain't they so cute? Especially the little scene where he made the lights in the car. I'm like, damn, I think I'm gonna do that with my car. First of all, I was like, where the fuck is that shit plugged up at? That was the first question I asked. I was like, where he plugged it up at? Second question was just, I think his friend liked him too. I think, like, that's why dude was so pressed about, like, him and Uncle Clifford. Because I think he liked him too. Or maybe they had something going on. But I think he liked him too. Sorry, my phone just gave me like 20% thing. I really think that he liked him. So yeah, I am looking forward to the remaining seasons, or I hope there's more seasons of that. Because again, I really just want to see how that love story gonna play out, and it's Lil Murder actually gonna come out the closet. Because if that's what you like, that's your truth. Live that. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't, like, live your truth. Because he obviously liked Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford though, like, I think I'm gonna start putting them rules in my house. Just like rule, what was it? 24.5 or some shit. No crying at the paint. Look at that. Like, I think I'm gonna do that. Like, in the house. Just like, what's rule number? Speaking of rules and jobs. Uno, dropo uno out. Dropo uno out. Like, if you've been listening to my content, you should know what that means. So, for those who don't, rewind back to episode 2 when I was talking about fake love, the corporate edition. And my drop for Uno Out has played. I have said, our laid said card. It's about that time. What? I'm so excited. Okay, so back to the content. People the fuck out. So I know that I am just such a fucking introvert. Like, I love interacting with people. I miss people. Like, I miss crowds of people. Sometimes crowds gives me anxiety. But I just be feeling like, I don't know. It's in some spaces it's like, damn, why am I hurt? And in other spaces just like, no, be friendly. Humans are good. And other spaces like, nigga, I'm over this shit. I'm fucking over it. Like, I'm tired of pushing through. Tired. Motherfucker tired. Like Boosie's daughter voice. But no, DC was really like what I needed. It was incredible. Bitch, did y'all see me like in my swimsuits? Swimsuit singular. Did y'all see? Did you see the Debbies? Bitch, that was cute. Like, you know how you take them pictures, you like, bitch, that's me? Like, I was looking thick and everything. I was like, look at Houston doing wonders for all of this. Shout out to B. Renee Day Spa too, because they is getting my stomach snatched. So when this stomach get flat, look, I'm about to be old Kanye in this hoe. Can't tell me Nathan, okay? Like, when this stomach gets snatched, okay? Because between my last session and this one, I already lost like 1.5 inches off this waist. And I'm back running. Bitch, look. All I'm saying, let me lose this waist. Let me. Y'all think I'm cute now. Okay? Anyway. So, being out in that water was so relaxing. Like, I am so excited for this year. Like, the remainder of this year. Fact, where the fuck did this year go? Because I swear we was in March for like 2 months. And then everything after that is just like, it's straight about to be October. Like, craziness. But October means Jamaica's coming. And Jamaica means this body's coming. And this body means that swimsuit's coming. Okay? Like, I'm so ready to put my toes in some blue water. Cause what the fuck is happening at Galveston? Bitch, you put your body in that, you may come out with a whole nother something. Whole nother leg. Like, who the fuck knows what's in Galveston? But yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot, because this body just needs, it just needs some more sun. You know, just a little sun, little water. I'm bringing the same. I am the same. Yep, I am. So yeah, that trip I'm super excited about. But people are weird. Shit, maybe I'm weird. Maybe that's the problem. I'm weird as fuck. And niggas be like, why I gotta deal with it? Who knows? I don't care. But yeah, like, to those introverts, I feel you. And you should feel me. That's what he said. People just take a lot. They require a lot. They do. And I love the people who know that I don't mean no harm. Just give me 5 to 10 minutes to realize that humans aren't bad and that life is well. Like, that's all. That's really it. For real. And don't invite no more. Don't invite no more Christmas dick strippers to bachelorette party. Them niggas was horrid. Like, they was trying to pick bitches up, and it was just a lot going on. It was, and not in a good way. Not a good a lot. It was just like, bitches was just painting like, that look alright. Like, oh Lord. Let me drink to that. But yeah. Just you know, just remember that your introvert friends love you, but they equally want to get the fuck away from you. you though. Stay on that part. We love you. We just need a break.